sex can be a one-night stand or like a friend, and then you ruin the relationship, or you're intimate with someone, then you eventually break up, and then you think about it, and then you think about it with other people, and this has nothing to do with my current life. And welcome to episode 12 times 12. I'm Zach Justice, and you are
Jared Bailey.
I wanted to break your nose when you said that.
Why? What did I do?
Okay, that's my truth. And if you're not going to let me say my truth, then what are we even doing here? You can't shut me down.
Okay, but your truth is to like physically assault me.
You. If I had pepper, I'd physically pepper you. Pepper, salt and pepper. It's a joke. Let's hit some intro music, huh? Listen, I'm so sorry. I understand that wasn't a great joke, but it'll get better, okay?
Will it?
No.
I feel like it is setting the bar pretty low for the standard of jokes on this podcast.
I'm a little depressed today.
Why?
When I was in the second grade, I was dating this girl named Abby.
Sorry, I immediately started thinking of the Macklemore song.
Okay, when I was in the second grade, I was dating. Can I just finish my story, man?
Sorry
that I'm opening up.
Okay.
When I was in the second grade, I was dating.
I thought that I was gay because I could draw and I kept my room straight. Okay, sorry, I just had to get that out of my system.
When I was in the second grade, I was dating this girl named Abby, and she moved schools. We lost contact, and I stayed faithful this whole time because I'm not a cheater. I'm not someone that runs around on people. Well, recently I found her Instagram, and guess who's married?
Abby.
Oh, I guess I should say guess who's a whore, a lying, cheating whore. What is up with these women, huh? I've been listening to "Loyal" by Chris Brown all day.
These hoes ain't
loyal.
Wait, okay, so you guys were in a defined relationship in the second grade.
I asked her out by note, check yes or no. She checked yes.
Okay.
Bounced schools because her dad was moving because he was defending our nation,
Oh, so he's a war hero.
Yes.
Okay.
But she just abruptly got moved in, and not even to find my name in the yearbook and search me up and tell me you want to break up type of thing.
But I mean, like...
And apparently distance makes the heart grow fonder. False. Because we've been distanced for a long time. I was swelled up with emotion, and turns out she's out there getting it on. She's a kid.
Wow, she's a whole kid as well?
She's like a turkey on Thanksgiving. Just getting stuffed.
It's a little dramatic, don't you think?
Is it dramatic?
I think it's dramatic to say she's getting stuffed when she's married and has a kid. I feel like
But not even write a letter.
You guys were in the second grade.
Your uncle used to date a second grader, and that was you said that was one of the better relationships he's ever had. So don't tell me love can't be had young. Alyssa, how you feeling today?
Hey.
What's up?
I'm sore.
Oh, yeah? From Jared taking it out on you?
Dude. What are you talking about?
I respect women.
So do I.
This is how you know I respect women more.
Please enlighten me.
I order Hooters to go.
I only sit down when I pee.
Well, that checks out in more ways than one. I keep a quarter and a nickel on me at all times in case I see a woman so I can give it to them to bridge the wage gap.
A quarter and a nickel?
That's 30%, baby boy.
Oh my gosh.
Okay?
I drink food coloring once a month just so my pee is also red.
Their pee's not red.
Is it not?
That means you don't understand women, okay?
Jared,
Their uterine wall is shedding.
blood comes out. You don't be red.
When tacos and hot dogs are presented at a buffet, I go tacos every time.
I respect women so much that I've sewn all my pockets shut.
Why?
In solidarity, because they don't have pockets, so neither should we. That sort of thing.
Like their pockets and their jeans are really small?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Okay. Well, I respect women so much. My Kindle ran out of storage because of all the Colleen Hoover books I have downloaded. So, how do you feel about that?
I respect women so much that I shave my body from neck to toe, bald.
How does that respect what?
It's like a naked mole rat down there.
So they just don't have to have sex with you?
It's in solidarity. I'm taking the struggles of women.
Oh, and you're applying them to the male physique.
Exactly.
I stopped myself from commenting, "Who is this?" on girls' over Facetune pictures on Instagram. And instead I write "work" with an E instead of an O because I understand their culture. So
yeah, well, I hire guys on Craigslist to randomly send me unsolicited dick pics.
I think you're just gay. I think you're just gay. No. Which is okay. It's not June, but it's okay. Anytime I'm intimate with a woman, I print out a picture of Harry Styles' face and tape it over mine because if you're with any other man than him, then obviously you're just settling, and I know that.
Damn, that's a good one. That's very true.
Thank you.
I exclusively watch professional women's sports.
Promise?
Pinky.
Okay. So you also lie to women. Interesting. I changed my religion and I only pray to the Dyson Airwrap styler. So step it up, Buddha.
I buy all my shoes a size too small and add a 6-inch heel to them.
Hey, man, if you want to work the corner, you can. With your slick body.
Have you ever worn heels like they have to? It sucks. I mean, not that I would know.
I should feel like I should say this is a safe space. Like you can say whatever you want. When I'm in an argument with a lady, I apologize for things that don't even pertain to this argument because I know they're going to be brought up anyway, and I want to save them time. So,
wow, that's very considerate.
of course.
Time is money, and they're already 30% down.
Yeah, they got to work 30% more to get this money anyway, so might as well not waste their time.
Oh, yeah? Well, I shove a tampon up my
You're gay, man. Hey, you're gay. That's fine. It's how we respect women, and you just want things in you, and that's okay.
I think we can all agree that I respect women.
I think you just want to become one.
Yeah, I think you just want to transition, and that's okay. This time it was a little strange. We got a little off track, and that's okay.
It got very off track. Well, I misunderstood what the premise was, I think.
Well, now that that's over, let me crack open my liquid death.
The new, don't do it with your teeth, dude.
All right, hold on, everybody. I'm still opening this liquid death. Okay, watch this. Oh, me? I'm just opening up a liquid death because I'm thirsty.
That was flawless.
Delicious? Yes. And not even sponsored.
How is the taste of that?
It is good. Listen, Liquid Death.
That's their new
Hold on.
armless.
I've got a threat to say.
Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
Liquid Death. We're currently drinking your drink on our platform and not getting any money for it. And if you love your children
Who love you?
and don't want them to go missing, sponsor us.
Oh, I thought we were Liquid Death's children in that scenario.
How?
I don't, dude. My brain is fried today. I don't know.
Did you smoke marijuana?
No.
It's a gateway drug.
I don't know what's going on. I literally feel like I have aphasia or something where whatever the one is where you can't understand words that are being said to you.
Don't get on heroin, man.
I'm not getting on heroin. I didn't do any
You heard
drugs.
a gateway drug.
I didn't do any drugs.
A lot of drug addicts have said that, and then it turns out they have.
Well, I can promise you that I didn't.
Pinky?
Pinky.
Your pinky's so gross.
Why? What's wrong with my pinky?
I don't know. It just looks like someone hit it with a bat and you put it back together yourself with a splint that you found in the cupboard.
It's not that bad.
It looks like it votes differently than you, and that's okay.
I mean, sure, it's leaning away at.
Have you been to Italy?
No.
Looks like the Tower of Pisa. Is that in Italy?
Are you crying?
I thought my acquaintance was on drugs.
I'm not on drugs. What makes you think
I thought
that?
you were going to say, I'm your friend.
that would be that
Good
would be
liquid
lying.
death. Do you feel vulnerable?
I always feel vulnerable, and you know that,
Are you scared of owls? Be honest. Are you?
dude. I don't know what's going on. I'm really concerned right now.
Are you drunk?
No.
Why?
I wish.
Why?
Why?
Is it because your existence is a little futile?
Is your existence a little futile?
Why would you say the exact same thing back to me?
Because I couldn't think of anything good to say in the moment.
And you feel like you're rushed since you're on a podcast and you don't like any dead air?
A little bit.
We can not talk for the rest of this podcast and it's going to be a good podcast. Watch.
I don't think that's. I'm just saying.
Nobody's clicking off, trust me.
You think
This
they're
is a nice break.
yeah?
Everybody, let's take a 10-second break, huh?
One Mississippi.
I would, okay.
Should we meditate?
No, Alyssa, obviously it's over.
Speaking of futile existences, I've been
Don't
watching.
bring up my mom.
Why would you say that about your mom?
I didn't want you to say, okay, keep going.
Okay, I started watching this show. So it started with Andrew Schultz's podcast. He brought on, I forget his name, but he's like he's an expert on like ancient cultures, you know, and kind of like uncovering the truth about like how these ancient cultures actually, like Egyptians and stuff, actually operated. But so that sent me down a rabbit hole. All of a sudden I'm on Netflix. I see this show called Ancient Apocalypse, right? And I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Time to jump down this rabbit hole. And so basically the premise of the show, this guy, his name's Graham something. I forget his last name. He is studying
Cracker?
Graham Cracker. Is that the
I
joke?
took a shot in the dark.
It's not Graham Cracker.
You didn't know his last name. At least I tried. That's the problem with our culture. One person tries and they get put down and then they're shut up for the rest of their life. Keep going.
Anyway, so he's convinced that there was an ancient advanced civilization. And when I say advanced, I don't mean like technology, like electricity, like they're not walking around with like smartphones, but he's saying that like 14,000 years ago, or like 14 to 10,000 years ago, there was a civilization that was far beyond what we perceive humans to be at that time, right? At that time, we thought everyone was hunter-gatherers. We're coming out of the last ice age, all this stuff. And so he's uncovering all these like artifacts and stuff that prove otherwise, or are starting to prove a different narrative from what archaeologists have been teaching us. And
So like they thought Ice Age was different?
huh? Like the
I saw the documentary.
the documentary on the ice age? What was it called?
Ice Age?
Uh-huh.
It's like it's a sloth.
Are you talking about
Ice Age? The documentary? 100%.
the animated movie?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Ice Age the movie.
That's not a documentary.
News to me. Keep going.
There's this event called the Younger Dryas, which was this like cataclysmic event that wiped out this ancient advanced civilization and kind of like reset humanity back to square one. And the thing that's freaking me out back to the futile existence is that the ancient civilization were big astronomers, okay? And so all of their structures line up to the exact degree of like sunrises and sunsets and constellations in the sky. But the constellation layout in the sky when the Younger Dryas occurred, that appears like once every tens of thousands of years, right? Now
I feel like I'm at Thanksgiving and my aunt's like, go stay with your cousin. He learned some stuff in school. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, hi. And then he just goes into this and I'm like,
but I'm freaking out because that constellation is now back.
That's crazy.
Back in our sky in the exact same position. Or it'll be in the exact same position.
It's like you
come
during
the
sex.
winter solstice.
just put him right back in the same position.
Yeah. I'm literally talking about the apocalypse happening, and you're
Talking about a pair of lips you can plow, huh?
that's really been freaking me out right now because there's a lot happening in the world that I just feel like it's the end of times, you know? And now I feel like, according to this documentary, we only got till December.
This December?
I think so.
Do we get to have Christmas at least?
I don't think so. Can you look up when the winter solstice is?
Look it up. According to you, the winter solstice is gonna kill us all.
Thursday, December 21st at 7:27
Okay,
p.m.
you can't give me like 4 days. Let me open presents, play with my bike, and then kill us all.
To be fair, okay, I think he said the Younger Dryas event that happened all those thousands of years ago, it was a cataclysmic event that happened over the period of like 100 years.
It's 2. You get one more cataclysmic and you're out.
I can't say
The C word.
the C word.
You can shout at Alyssa. So the world's gonna end in December.
I think so.
I'll blow my head off with a shotgun the 20th. So it's like not
Just
me.
to prove them wrong.
Yeah, you're not taking me. I'm gonna go out on my own accord.
Should we all do that? Like a group kind of like household?
Nothing would make me more mad than killing myself to go up to heaven to get a break from you, and you're just like holding my hand as we ascend to heaven. God would look at me and be like, hell. I'll go with the hell option. But you've been such a good person.
I'll go with eternal suffering.
I'll go with the worms eating my insides every single day.
Just to get away from me.
And see your moms.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I want to be mad at that, but that's really funny.
I would have let him into heaven, personally. But what are you going to do? So,
But I don't make the rules. It's not up to me.
imagine having visitations with like your relatives that went to hell. How is it in there? Oh, a little bit of a downer. We got gold streets up there. So, froyo by the boatload. Okay, guys, right now March Madness is going on. and I love it. We're going to do a guys March Madness bracket of things, right? What's it called?
Who did Kentucky lose to again?
Kansas State, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just sorry. I forgot.
How would you bring that up?
I was curious.
That hurt.
I'm so sorry. No, that was so uncalled for on my end.
It's the worst pain I've ever felt in my life.
And I do apologize.
There's this other podcast. I don't know. I saw it on TikTok. What are they called?
I think it's maybe a radio show, or is it a podcast?
I don't know what it
Big
is.
Rich, TD, and Fletch.
Whoever you guys are, thanks for giving us this bracket, and we're going to debate. So there's 32 teams.
Also
There's
the
16
Sabbath.
teams.
I feel like there's 32 teams.
No, she's right. There's 16. Oh,
That sucks. You ever think, like in your mind, you're like, oh, men are superior, and then a woman one ups you, and you have to rethink things?
right after we just had the conversation about respecting women.
You're being serious. Me too. So this is the bracket.
Okay, so the first rivalry is boobs versus ice cream.
I mean, for me, this is a given.
I'd go boobs.
I'd go boobs. Boobs all the way.
Boobs can make milk. Milk makes ice cream.
Oh, so either way, we still get ice cream.
I thought we still got ice cream. Move boobs along.
Okay, boobs is moving up.
Moving boobs along. The next one is yoga pants versus freshly baked bread.
Wait, that's a 6 seed?
I would go with freshly baked bread. I've had some recently and they're very warm.
To be fair, I've never worn yoga pants,
Well, they're not.
but I've had freshly baked bread.
It's not really about us. It's yoga pants on girls. Obviously, of course. Though.
Okay, so I go. Well, okay, I'm kind of watching my carbs right now, so I'll go yoga pants.
Warm butter on freshly baked bread. That crunch.
I do enjoy when Tom brings over his freshly baked bread.
Like I've got to. Why are yoga pants better?
You know, I was just thinking that. I was trying to make a rebuttal argument.
I understand.
And
they're skin tight. They look nice on a
Yeah,
lady.
other than just looking nice, you don't get any sort of experience from them. Freshly,
especially in this days of consent.
whereas like freshly baked bread, you get an experience with it. You made a good point. Freshly baked bread.
Moves on.
The upset, the 3-6 upset.
The next one is ice cold beer or perfect golf shot.
I'm gonna default to you because I don't do either of these things.
This one comes with a little bit of trauma for me, right? When I was, I don't know, 9 or 10 years old, I was...
No way you were touched after that ugly kid. Keep going.
I was sent to like a golf
Conversion camp?
Nope, a golf camp for the day, and we were doing some like, I don't know, pitches with our irons or whatever. I don't know, 9 irons, something. Anyway, the instructor came over to me. I was doing absolutely atrociously, and he comes over to me and he's like, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he goes, "Do you want to be here?" I said, "I hate this." He goes, "Good, because you suck."
People could say the same thing just about your life in general.
That's hurtful.
I'm gonna go with ice cold beer.
Ice cold beer.
Cool. Cool. What?
All right.
Nothing. Just rushing me.
No, I wasn't rushing.
You were rushing me.
No, I just got a lot of my life to live, and I didn't want to do it all here.
Okay, that's
you know,
fine. That's fine.
and that's nothing against you.
It feels a little personal.
Oh, then it was.
Okay.
Moving on to butts versus a no wipe dump.
Butts. I'm going butts.
I would of course go butts
Of course you're going butts.
because recently we subscribed to the bidet, and
dude, I installed my bidet last night.
Yeah?
And I used it for the first
Yeah?
time. I think I hate it.
but it gives you that no wipe almost every time.
Yeah. I will say my wipes have been considerably cleaner.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it is a weird sensation having water shot up your asshole.
Okay. So it feels like our squirt gun days feels like it's in a little bit of a negative light. I thought we had a good time.
No, I've been meaning to talk to you about that day.
Okay, you're gonna get used to it.
I understand that. And you warned me before that it was a weird sensation. I underestimated. Oh, what was that?
Our dog is over this podcast.
I underestimated how weird of a sensation it was. Handsome.
So when you turn on the water, it hits you just a little. What was it? Too much?
I turned it on the lowest setting and I audibly gasped. And I was shocked and awed that this was the lowest setting.
Yeah. Think about it. That's what Chris Olsen goes through every day.
Anyway,
A bidet is the closest thing we'll ever have to gay sex.
I was gonna say,
And you're saying you didn't enjoy it?
douching. Not particularly. I am not a fan of it as of now. But it was
Sounds like somebody's not an ally.
when I go to like then dry my asshole.
Okay.
Okay,
Man, you can just say butt.
the toilet paper gets all wet, and all of a sudden, my fingers are soggy with shitty water. I don't understand why anyone uses this.
Isn't there a blow dry button?
There's a blow dry button. Is there a blow dry button? Not on
I'll
the
blow
one-
you till you're dry. All right. Butts.
Definitely, but I'm just saying.
Okay, let's go to the other side of the bracket.
I kind of regret getting the bidet.
It cleans it, all right?
I know it cleans
give
it.
Give it some more time.
So we have bacon versus sundresses.
Again, I think this goes back to the yoga pants, freshly baked bread.
I'm a sucker for legs.
No way, you're gonna
sucker.
You're gonna go for sundresses over bacon.
I'm not a crazy bacon guy. I love it in some carbonara. Love it in some carbonara. Throw it on my sandwich. Not a fan. Controversial. It's the opposite of most people, but it's who I am. And sundresses, you've got, nice tan legs that are like nice.
You're a big leg guy.
And then you can touch them when they're not conscious or whatever.
What was that last part?
I touch them when they're not conscious.
That's the part I thought I heard.
Yeah.
That's not
Can we say it louder? Why? I like them.
No, okay, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of sundresses. I think they've had an incredible season. Okay. I'm just saying,
You'd rather eat slaughtered pork.
yeah.
Okay.
How do we solve this?
Flip a coin, heads or tails?
Tails never fails. Bacon.
Flip a coin. It's tails. Bacon moves on.
Bacon moves on. That was a close game though. That came down to a buzzer beater.
Next one is whiskey and cigars versus pizza.
I mean, personally, pizza.
I would also go pizza.
I'm not a fan of whiskey. Cigars are all right.
But pizza, it's that one girl in your life you take for granted because she's so consistent. There's not up and downs, so you feel like you're bored.
Yeah.
And it's like, are there other things out there? I get the same thing with this every time. And I get satisfied, but it's a little too consistent. It's a little too steady.
It's almost
pizza's not toxic.
No, it's almost a metaphor for a very healthy relationship.
Tacos or the house to yourself?
Ooh.
Man, there's just something about being alone.
Like when you guys are gone and I can walk around with no inhibitions.
Your balls are out.
My balls are not out. Okay. We have windows. We have neighbors. People can see.
Maybe it's because I just ate food of Mexican descent. I feel like if I was hungry, I might choose tacos.
Don't get me wrong. I understand why the tacos are the 4 seed. I just think house to yourself is so much more rare than tacos that it makes the experience better for me.
Sex and video games. Wait, sorry, say it.
All right, sex or video games?
Thank goodness.
I feel like
sex?
Yeah, sex. I don't think either of us really play video games all that often.
Do we have sex that often?
You make a
good point. We'll go with sex still.
Yeah, go with sex. When it does happen,
Swap
it's
it down,
nice.
whatever.
Liquid Death, Celsius.
What? We're trying to get one sponsorship at a time.
Oh,
here.
Liquid Death.
Oh yeah, brother.
Moving back around to boobs or freshly baked bread?
I'm still gonna go with boobs.
Boobs.
Boobs. Okay. Yeah.
I like them.
Freshly baked bread had a good upset over yoga pants, but it's a tough feat to upset boobs.
I like them.
I like them.
We have ice cold beer or butts?
Butts. Whoa!
Sorry, I had to think about this one for a little bit. I do love a good cold beer, but man, butts are nice.
Butts are nice.
Butts are nice.
Butts or buds?
I'm gonna go butts.
I would go butts.
I'm gonna go butts.
All right.
And sure, sometimes nasty stuff comes out of them, but so,
But so
We have pizza or bacon?
Pizza.
Oh, yeah, pizza.
Come on.
That's a hell of an
joking?
upset though. A 1 seed versus a 6 seed.
How is pizza a 6 seed?
That is honestly crazy that pizza is a 6 seed. Like pizza came below tacos.
House to yourself or sex?
Two completely different things.
That's crazy.
Oh, what's crazy is I've done both at the same time.
What?
All right. I mean, I've got mine. You got yours?
You got yours
Yeah.
already? Shit.
3, 2, 1. Sex.
House to yourself.
Wow.
That was just a bit. I knew you were gonna go sex. Obviously, it's sex.
Moving back to boobs or butts.
Was this the final four?
Yeah.
What's in our final four?
Final four is boobs, butts, pizza, and sex.
Oh man.
I've never heard of a more like guy
Sexist.
just guy centric sexist bracket. That's crazy.
Like we could have freshly baked bread up there. Okay, so somehow we got to boobs, butts, sex. Pizza's in there though.
Pizza is in there.
Pizza's our redeeming factor. Like if we're with a woman, we'll only bring up the pizza part. Yeah, we had this thing we're talking about.
Boobs or butts?
Boobs or butts.
I got mine. You got yours.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Butts. Yeah,
Yeah, I just like them.
they're nice.
I'm trying not to be
Like disgusting.
Yeah.
yeah. I feel that.
the butts.
I wish. It's been a hot minute since I felt the butt.
Alyssa, can you help them out?
No.
Why? How much?
I don't think she needs to answer.
How much?
Why?
How much money just for Jared to like squeeze?
I don't.
Can you let her answer? She's a woman. You don't need to. A man doesn't need to always answer for a woman.
I just don't want to do.
I love
that.
asking like
Well,
sexist like thing and then shutting you down like you're. Anyway,
wouldn't that make me like
a whore.
Whore.
for money?
Yeah, you got to take that
Yeah.
all into
Yeah.
account. No one's gonna know
Okay.
except for this podcast.
Off hours,
What?
What?
like not on the clock,
Oh, that's good. At least
Okay.
I take it.
right?
Yeah. What are you gonna be busy sending emails?
1,000?
That's kind of a lot.
That's a lot. You're telling me.
Yeah, but you're like my boss, so
if
that's
I gave you
weird.
$500 right now,
What's the grab?
I'm
Like,
yeah.
It's just like he's seeing what's there. You know what I mean?
see it. What's there?
That old back cushion.
Yeah, 500 to 1,000, I'd say.
That's a big window.
I don't
So big
know. Hey,
I thought that was good.
Okay.
Wait. Obviously, I'm joking. I know my mom watches this. I do not sexually harass our assistant. I'm going to get a call. Zach, now, that little girl y'all got working for you, you can't be asking her how much it would cost to touch her butt. And then you can't persist to say how big it is. She's gonna use that against you one day. She has said that she thinks she'll use stuff against us someday. And I told her, so? Okay, what's the next one?
okay, pizza or sex?
Ready when you are.
3, 2, 1.
Pizza.
Sex. What?
Yeah.
Oh.
You went pizza? Okay. Why pizza?
There's just so many. It's just enjoyment with so many less possible complications.
That's interesting.
Like a sex me a one night stand, or like a friend, and then you ruin the relationship, or you're intimate with someone, then you eventually break up, and then you think about it, and then you think about it with them with other people, and this has nothing to do with my current life, and and then pizza. Every time I eat it, like I get the tummy rumbles sometimes, but
Other than that,
they
it's
go
a
away.
great time.
Yeah.
I think I was thinking about that matchup with just like my little lizard brain, and just being like, oh, sex, good. But when you bring that up, all those points for pizza, it makes a lot of sense, because I was saying to Alyssa earlier today, I was like, I feel like, the universe knows that we're not ready for a relationship. That's why neither of us have found anybody. And
Yep. Leave it to the cosmos. It's out of our hands. It's the reason we can't get in a relationship. The stars aren't aligning. The Big Dipper said nope. You know what I mean? Like it's not because of our personality or looks or anything like that. Obviously, the stars has something to do with this.
He also said this out of the blue. Like, we weren't even talking about it. He goes, this is why we can't get into it.
that was what was going on in my head. Anyway, I also think, I was like, this is also why neither of us are getting laid right now, because neither of us can handle the complications that sex brings, and
That's it. Handsome. What do you want? Sex?
I know, I think I'll change it to pizza. I think you made a really good point.
I think you just want to pick whatever I pick because you want to do me.
I don't want to do you.
Do you want to you?
I used to fuck up some Yoo-Hoos when I was a kid.
Yeah?
Like the watery kind of chocolate milk.
That's what you are.
You know, you've called
You're
me
watery milk.
you've called me a lot of things on this
Name
podcast. You called me I think you called me like roast beef at one point or something. It was something with a meat.
And the personification of a hiccup.
That too. And you know, calling me watery milk, that's unforgivable.
Okay, so we got pizza and
Fuck you.
butts.
Pizza and butts. Just taking it home.
I'd love to take home both.
Okay, I got mine.
You feel like you're sad about it. Like
It's a tough
you're
matchup.
going against your family's heritage on this one.
No, it's a tough matchup. 3, 2, 1, butts.
Pizza. Okay.
I like butts. And I'm on a health kick right now, and pizza just isn't really on my mind.
But butts are?
I'm trying to work on my butt.
Why?
My parents made fun of me that I have no ass.
Why are they looking?
Now that I think about it, I don't know why they commented on my butt.
One of the weirdest things that ever happened to me, this actually happened, I was asleep. But it's one of those things where you're like trying to fall asleep. I was on a couch and my eyes were closed. So the people in the room thought I was asleep. And then once everyone else left, there's one person left in the room. And they said audibly out loud, he just has the prettiest lips. And then they left.
Was this about you?
Yeah, they said that about me.
Was this?
I mean, this is not me boasting up lips. I think I just have average lips, but
It's just a weird thing.
it was a weird thing to hear and then continue to try to fall asleep. You're
Wait,
like, oh, okay. If I fall asleep, are things going to be in me?
Do you know who it was that said it?
Oh yeah, I want to do one of these. So,
Who was it? No way.
swear.
Are you serious?
It's at my grandpa's house.
Oh my God. That would have
We've all been through trials and tribulations, baby.
forever changed me as a person,
Very Oedipus Rex.
but not in that way.
Oh.
You also just gave away who said it with that literary reference.
All right. That's the bracket.
Wait. Who won? You said pizza. I said butts. Does it come down to a coin flip, or should Alyssa choose?
Alyssa, choose. 3, 2, 1.
Butts.
Hell
Wow.
yeah! Go butts. The number 2 seals it.
The number 2 is number 1.
You know who I ran into at the gym today?
John
John?
Cena.
Not John Cena.
Let me keep guessing.
Okay.
A Clydesdale horse.
Like the ones that are in like the Budweiser commercials.
Give me one more guess.
Go for it. I'll give you a hint. It's not an animal.
Is it a human?
Yeah.
Then you just lied.
Got me there. Okay.
Yeah. It's one of God's 10. What was it?
It was the girl that I went on a date with when the night that we had Ella and Taylor on our podcast.
Oh, nice. Did you go up and say hi?
No.
Did she see you?
Yes.
Was it awkward?
Very.
Did you tell her it was a terrible date?
I didn't say a word to her.
Well, that sounds like her on the date.
It kind of does. We did this thing where, you know, when you like lock eyes with somebody and you know them, and maybe you've had like a weird history, or maybe you like know each other but don't really know each other, whatever, like that sort of like awkward realization.
Thumbs up.
Okay. We did one of those where we locked eyes and then both like realized who we were looking at. And so then we both quickly looked away. And then 3 seconds later, immediately we both turned to look at each other at the same time and lock eyes again, which made it even more awkward.
Could that be love at second sight?
I don't think so.
Why?
There were a severe lack of sparks on that date. She's very nice, you know. It's just there's no connection. And sometimes that happens. I got to meet a new person and I got to learn a little bit about their life, and it was all good.
Would you kill her?
Would I kill her? No.
I don't know.
What kind of psychopathic
All right.
question is that?
If you had to sacrifice someone, would you choose her?
I would probably go for someone that I think like deserves it more.
Her?
Not her.
But you had a bad time with her.
Not enough to like kill her though.
Stab her in the back. Doesn't know it's you.
Why am I sacrificing
Aim for the heart
her?
from the back. You're not sacrificing her.
You just said if I had to sacrifice someone.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I said if you had to kill someone.
You said if you had to kill someone, and I said, why am I killing her? And then you
I
were
just gaslighted you.
That was crazy. I felt like I was going insane.
Yeah, you like that?
No.
Yeah, that's what you do to women.
I don't do that
This
to
is called
women.
a lesson.
But I don't do that to women.
Why?
Because that was psychotic.
Says who?
Me. And like,
Or are you the barometer of all moral inquiries?
Anyone that's ever been gaslit.
Alyssa, have you ever been gaslit?
Yeah.
Why? Into what?
It wasn't a relationship, but just making me feel bad
Nice.
for
Things you didn't do?
being ghosted.
They made you feel bad for them ghosting you?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Are they like, well, you should have been more interesting?
Wait, yeah, how'd they do it, if you don't mind us asking?
It was a long time ago, but I don't.
You don't want to
You
say?
do know.
Yeah, I do know.
You just don't want to say?
Feel free to say it. Your mom only listens to this.
Yeah,
If you're listening, Mrs. Aliberti, she had sex this week,
no, I did not.
Oh, she did.
and I heard it.
You can't hear anything.
So you did.
Whoa. Just threw herself under the bus.
I know you can't hear anything because Jared literally knocked on my door the other day to go to the gym, and I said, yeah. And he was like,
Well, Jared
Okay.
just can't
because
hear
his
anything.
ears were up to the door, and he was like, I couldn't even hear you.
Yeah, because I knock on the door, I go, and then you go,
I found a full life-sized sign of a Little Caesars advertisement like thing on Facebook Marketplace.
How much
For
was it?
$10. Lives and always lives.
$10?
$10.
That's a steal. Is it like a cardboard cutout?
Looks pretty big. Sometimes it's like things don't go your way. You don't get the job you want. You don't get the girl you want. You are depressed all the time, and then God throws you a little bone on Facebook Marketplace of a Little Caesars
Cardboard, life size.
logo, life size, and you feel a little better.
I think we should get that. Absolutely. Don't gleek. That's so gross. Look at that.
Can you explain to the listeners on audio what just happened?
Okay. Zach has a particular
ability.
skill, an ability
Yes, particular skill is nice.
it's called gleeking, where
Yes.
there's a gland that's underneath your tongue, where if you position it, I don't really know how it works. That hit my hand all the way over here.
I wanted to give it to them in case they didn't understand the first time.
Okay, but if you position your tongue in a certain way, it shoots out saliva from that gland.
I'm not sure what it is.
I'm 99% sure it's saliva.
Okay.
Okay. And he does it all the time because only a
built-in squirt gun,
fraction-
you could say.
Yeah, a built-in squirt gun. Only a fraction of people can do this.
1%.
1% of people can do this, and he does it all the time, but it's essentially spitting on people.
My superpower.
But you're spitting on people. Did you? You did it again!
I did it 3 times.
That's so gross, dude. You're spitting on me.
Comedy is in sets of 3s.
You're literally spitting on me.
Do you like it?
Like, what if I just hocked a loogie at you?
Depends on the setting.
Ugh.
Alyssa, what's the fun fact of the day?
Fun fact of the day is I had a great avocado today.
She did have the perfect avocado. Anyway,
Guys.
sorry. I know. I could see the fumes building.
Just kidding.
This is why. No, you're not.
Wait, do you want to read?
You've just lost. You no longer do the fun fact segments. I hope you know.
I wasn't prepared.
Do you want to do
Your avocado,
that-
I know.
Do you want to read the Dropouts advice that you were
Yeah.
laughing at before this started?
I wasn't laughing.
No,
at
not
them.
laughing. You were just laughing at
If
like,
you need
how
if you need advice from people that you shouldn't, make sure to email us at dropoutsadvice@gmail.com.
Okay, so my parents recently went through divorce, and my mom now has.
I thought she was just telling us that as like a precursor. I'm like, oh, so your mom's. Anyway, let's keep going.
My mom now has a younger boyfriend who is 24, and I'm 21. He has flirted. He has flirted with me a few times, and I do think he's hot. Just a few days ago, my mom was out of the house, and he got a little frisky. I turned around to yell at him, but he kissed me, and the worst part is that I kissed him back. Now I think I'm catching feelings, and when my mom isn't home, we just go back to making out. But we haven't hooked up or anything. I think it's my fault, but I don't know what to do. My mom finds out, she'll be heartbroken, and I don't want to ruin her most recent relationship. What should I do?
man, that's a pickle. I think step 1 should probably be stop making out with your mom's boyfriend.
Step 2,
Step 2,
start again.
Step 2, take it even further.
I think you should sit down with the guy. You both need to understand that this is going to be looming over your mother's relationship for the rest of time, because there's no way. I mean, when they're on the altar and it's like, you can kiss the bride, and then your daughter shouldn't be able to say, I did that too. Like, you shouldn't be spit sisters with your mom. That's my life goal, is to not be spit sisters with my mom.
Someone stitched that on a pillow.
You can't be spit sisters with your mom. So this is what I would say. I would tell him, if he's a rational man, he needs to end it with your mom. Mm-hmm. You then have him turn your insides out.
Oh,
obviously you're both
not
thinking
the
about
direction I thought you were going.
You only live once. Have him ram you till he can't anymore, and then you guys also go your separate ways, and you just move on with life.
That's definitely one way of looking at it.
Okay, what's another?
Well, I would just insert in there, talking to your mom about like what. Oh, I guess she's going through a divorce, so maybe she wants, some attention from a younger man. Just maybe not someone that's like your child's age.
Good to know.
All right, what's the next one?
This one is staying anonymous. It starts out with saying, I ate out my sister without knowing she was my sister.
So that's the podcast, right?
All right, guys. Thank you so much. If you stayed till the end, send me something wholesome in my DMs.
If
at
you
Zach
stayed
Justice.
to the end, never email Dropouts advice.
Man, guys, let's get it together.
Let's hit the outro music. Thank you. What the hell is wrong with you? That's, dude. What?
That's what I meant by